The Calgary Police Service is investigating the city's first homicide of 2014. Approximately 8 p.m. on Wednesday, January 8th, 2014, police were called to the 0 to 100 block of Harvest Oak Gate Northeast by residents who reported a man who appeared to be in distress. When officers arrived, they discovered a deceased man in a parked vehicle. An autopsy was completed on Thursday, January 9th, 2014. The victim has been identified as Jackon Tran, 29 of Calgary. While investigators have confirmed a shooting occurred at the location where Tran was discovered, his exact cause of death is not being released for investigative reasons. Investigators do not believe this was a random incident, and the general public is not at risk. I'll now take your questions.
Are there any suspects?
We're early in the investigation. We do not have a motive or suspects at this time. Those are aspects of the investigation that we'll work on to identify during the course of our investigation.
Was he found in his own home and somebody else's home? Sorry, was he found like?
He was found in a vehicle,
Okay.
parked in a back alley.
Did he live nearby, do you know?
No, he did not.
Was he known to police?
Pardon?
Was he known to police?
I can't comment on the victim's background.
So a shooting occurred at that location or nearby?
We had reports of gunshots from the immediate area. I can tell you that they're related to this investigation, but I can't comment on their relevance.
Can you comment whether it's a crossfire or what's it?
I'm sorry?
Whether it was crossfire, like he was also shooting, or he was just hit?
To protect the integrity of the investigation, I can't release that information.
Any idea if this is gang related in any way?
There's nothing to indicate that it's gang related.
Is it drug related?
We believe that it is drug related.
In what way? Like it was a drug deal gone bad sort of thing?
I can't speculate at this time.
Was that his vehicle?
It's his family's vehicle.
I'm sorry, was that his house he was parked behind? Or?
No, it was not. He does not live in the area. I can tell you that he was last seen by his family at approximately 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're trying to track his movements from that time till the time he was found, and that we encourage anyone with information to contact the Calgary Police Service or Crime Stoppers.
So reports of gunshots were in the area, but you guys can't say if he was shot, right?
I can say that there were reports of gunfire in the area, but as to the relevance of this investigation, I can't provide that information at this time to protect the integrity of the investigation.
Were there bullet holes at all on his vehicle?
We did conduct a forensic examination of the vehicle and the immediate area, and we did call in CalSARA the following day to ensure that we conducted a complete and thorough examination of the scene, but I can't get into details of what we found.
You mentioned that there were calls that the man was in distress, so when he was first spotted by witnesses, he was...
So the call was made by a passerby who discovered the vehicle in the back lane. They reported that there was an individual in the vehicle, there was blood in and around the vehicle. The call was made immediately after the discovery. The victim was found unresponsive when CPS uniform members arrived at the scene.
So you're saying it is drug related or it might be drug related?
We believe that it's drug related.
So, but the motive, would that be like the motive or would the motive be something else?
The motive could be something else. So at this time, it's early in the investigation, and those are two things that we'll be looking at to identify, both motive and identifying suspects.
Do you believe there's just one suspect out there, or are you looking for more than one?
We're keeping an open mind. I can't speculate at this time, but we're going to keep an open mind and look at all possibilities.
Where do you believe that he received his injuries? Like, did he make his way back to the vehicle, or was he injured in the vehicle?
There's nothing to indicate that the incident occurred in another area, so we believe it happened where the vehicle was located.
And any idea why he was there?
Again, I can tell you that we believe it was drug related, but as to why he was in the immediate area at that time, I can't speculate.
And are you able to say
He was seated in the driver's seat.
Are you getting a lot of tips from residents in the area? Like normally it's
We
like-
did interview a number of witnesses during the initial stages of the investigation. They were cooperative with the investigation. We have also canvassed the area, conducted neighborhood inquiries, and obtained additional information as a result.
Don't you talk about the homes? Like, what you-
Yeah. We did conduct a scene examination, and I can't go into what we have found, but we did not, we have not found any indication that any homes in the area were struck as a result of the gunfire. We're encouraging anyone in the neighborhood to conduct an examination of their home and the areas around their homes, and if they do find anything, to contact the Calgary Police Service.
Do you believe the suspects are from that neighborhood, or was that more like?
I can't speculate on that. At this time, we haven't identified suspects, and that's one of the aspects of the investigation we'll attempt to identify.
Can you say why it might be drug related? Why you guys believe that?
To protect the integrity of the investigation, I can't comment on that at this time, but I can confirm that we believe that it was drug-related.
Anybody else?
Is it believed he went to that area alone, or that he may have been with someone?
And that's one of the aspects of the investigation that we'll try and determine through the course of the investigation.
So you have no idea why he was in the area? Why not?
At this time, I can't speculate. And that's one of the things we'll want to determine during the course of the investigation. And again, we're encouraging anyone with information to contact the Calgary Police Service or Crime Stoppers.